Greetings. So where should I start? Okay, so the vid is about an update. And it's not just how to stretch. So it's not a regular update on ElonScammers. It's about, oh my god, I actually wanted to make another video that talks about religion or overall tools of control and canceling, and I mean there's so many topics that I could talk about, but I don't know, I just don't feel like inspired to make these videos. I mean I do, but I don't want to because not much space on hard drives anyway. But because I was triggered and angry, I wanted to express it in a constructive manner instead of keeping it inside to eat me up. Just like these so-called patriots. Also, if you feel shitty, I suggest to listen to this song. I've listened to this like for 100 times. Best song in the world. Anyway, so yeah, blowing yellow good eye. It's the blockchain hunters. So wait, I'll start from the very start how I was introduced to what I'm gonna talk about. Oh, oh yeah, never mind. This guy. Anyway, so it all started. Yeah, it's gonna be a reminder for the new peoples and for all. It all started on ElonStellar and QSI Whiplash. You can check them updates. I provided links here for like part 1, 2, and in the very start of the vids, an update on. So this is the primary part 1, 2, this video, as you can see. But there are more of these vids in my channel. Anyway, so if you want the whole background story, watch these. But this is an update on that background story and adding even more to expose more retards. I have to call them what they are. Oh my god. And I didn't really want to make this video because also of, I mean, I kind of felt bad and like, come on, bro, move on. These are just stupid people, you know. But like, guys, you're all the same. You're all NPCs. You'll be like, oh, I'm gonna expose you. Oh, I'm gonna expose. But you're the same fucking NPC, bro. No, okay, maybe not the bro who's or sis who's watching this vid, but like, bros, like fam. You want to be like good people and you want to expose people and you want to show the truth, show the proof, right? And oh, like you're so. But the thing is, you're coming from either place of hurt, like I am on this video, and I acknowledge it and I'm conscious about it and I'm honest about it. And but those other people are also coming from from pride and sense of superiority and like, oh, they did bad to me, so I'm gonna do bad to them, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna expose you, you know, like they're coming not just from like anger and frustration, but also from like evil intent. I mean, aren't these evil intentions like you want bad for them? Like me personally, I don't really want bad for them. I want them to understand their flaws and to learn and to like be better people. So, you know, it's coming from my heart and spirit of what they do not actually, I mean, they possess it, but they don't really use it. They use the negatives to make more negatives instead of using a negative to make positives like I do. And I'm not saying like, oh, they're shitty, they're retards because they're not like me. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there are retards and weak people overall because I know what strength is, because I'm strong. So in a way, I'm saying that I am better than them, but I'm not coming from that place, you know, to like shit on them. I'm not coming to shit on them because I'm bad at all, you know, like pride. But I'm not even shitting on them. I'm just exposing the shits that they are, you know? So, yeah. And, oh yeah, and that's the difference because, like, QSI and Whiplash, like, people come onto them, right? To expose them, but they don't come from, like, oh, I'm gonna expose them and I'm gonna do good, but they come on them to shit on them because, you know, they got hurt. So they're actually making more bad karma for themselves instead of like letting it go and moving on. I'm not saying that I mean I might do some bad karma to myself right now with this. Yeah, but a tiny bit, like a tiny little bit. Like I might get some shitty comments or like, oh nah, you're stupid as they are. Oh, like you're believing these scams. Like this just proves that I don't believe in them anymore. At least from these people, but hopefully I'm not gonna get scammed by other stuff. But again, yeah. So let's go into this, I guess. So yeah, this is blockchain bounty hunter. So it all started when he wait. I saw them this, you know, Whiplash exposed Twitter. Oh yeah, so it all started ElonStellar, and then I exposed them, then I talked about these people, and then I got a comment from them from basically a person who is he said that it was not his community. But that shit, I'm not sure if there's proof of that in these screenshots. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back to this. I'm just checking. So he's told me that it's not his community, but he's like a part of it indirectly by actually, okay, dude, admit it. You are part of it directly because you're participating in there. You're giving them info, you're giving them stuff, you're being connected, interconnected with them, so you are a part of it. But he said that he's a fuck. Okay, so I'm just gonna say I think that he told me that he's not an admin there, he's not a moderator, but like he's in there from like time to time or whatever. So, you know, dip in and dip out, but he's still a part of it. And he said that he was doing projects with other people, and then basically that he had a group of people that he was exposing these Whiplash and whatever. But it's not about that. It's I'm just giving some background about the dude. So he was in groups, but then it fuck, what's the word? Not expanded, but like collapsed. People left because they'd be like, oh, okay, it's too much for me. And he said it in the chat. I wish I actually had it all for you to show. Fuck. So yeah, this is January 12th. Gonna talk about Basil too. Don't worry. Anyway, so I hope you'll take my word for it because I ain't lying. And I also when I know. When I think. Think is not set in stone. No is more of a set in stone thing. So yeah, like I said, so he's not an admin. Probably, I can't check because I'm banned, but he might be a mother. I mean, he might have power there. I'm not sure, but he could. If he want. I mean, he might means he could if he wanted. No, wait, it doesn't mean that. But he could if he wanted. That's how, like, quote unquote powerful this dude is. In the sense of they always have a hierarchy, you know, like who does the most work, who does the blah blah. Like every fucking community, you will see that there's like a person who, like this dude, dips in and dips out, and he has like more support from people because like he's actually taking steps, you know, instead of just talking. He's like doing the work himself. So people like that will always be like cherished by the community and like praised, and like, oh, if you shit on them, then fuck you, you know, like the Whiplash people or any other people, like, or Christians even, like, oh, you shit on my God, oh, fuck you, you know, can't, you know, like they're all literally the cult. It's a cult. They're all the same, all same NPCs, all same hierarchies and like structures, and like they all fucking collapse. And they all do because people who would speak the truth, you know, they get silenced. So that's how they collapse by the truth. Anyway, so this guy, and again, he contacted me first, gave me the thing that I asked for, which I said was thanks. And then today, like you can't see the dates now, but wait, maybe you can? Anyway, so today I said, bruv, QSI exposed and Rocky News banned me without a reason or warning. Any warning. No, nothing. I said, your communities are dumbfounded. Actually, I got banned from QSI exposed by using this word because I said that Rocky News community is dumbfounded. And bro, like that's the most stupidest shit. I mean, imagine saying to somebody, haha, you're dumb, and then getting banged for it. Like, bruh. Like, you can't handle it? You can't handle called being dumb? Anyway, I thought y'all stood for truth, exposure and fairness. Bunch of clowns, those admins, and most of the people, like in general terms, and admins and overall the people in the community, in these communities, is fucking stupid. So let's start with this one, right? So no, wait, okay, sorry, I'm just gonna derail. Quick update. So ES has a lot more subs. They're still saying that they will give the payments this month, which is now not even December, this is January. They're saying it in January, as you can see. Come on, show the date. Wednesday, January 11, right? So yesterday, almost 24 hours ago. So they're still doing the same thing. They're changing their logos and like adding, I don't know, Dix, X Booster. Very, like, dude, these logos are so bad. The ones before were pretty good. Maybe it's somebody else who's making them now. Because these weren't there. There was like a QR code, the name, and that's it. But now they're putting these things in, these logos. Anyway, so yeah, they're still lying. But I actually got 50 XLM from them. So yeah, this was taken December 27th. They had 90k. Oops. So yeah, this is from my own Gmail account. I mean, email account. You received XLM from blah blah blah. January 1st. It was like, oh, wait a sec. Where? So January 1st, they be like, oh, Happy New Year, which is, I mean, it's just an end of one calendar, but there are like 3 or 4 calendars that are running at the same time. Boom. Airdrop 200x, like, Happy New Year, blah blah. So I was in one of these people's, and yeah, actually many of them got the quote-unquote gifts. You can see here, I mean, none of them provided any evidence. I would have, but still banned permanently. Hopefully not though. So guess everything paying the last month was just a lie. So people are like, the guy that I talked about in my previous videos, the JJ dude, he stopped posting anything on these posts. Now we see a lot of TT though. So yeah, I mean, it kind of sounds like JJ, to be honest. Maybe it's his new account, because he didn't want to be known, because I not but because I exposed him. I don't know. Oh shit. That's what the oh, that's some other Whiplash. Holy shit. Ah, no answer. Sad. That's fun. I'm gonna check that account. Oh, fuck yeah, boy. Good job, dude. I didn't see that, I think. Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, I did. Because I checked every one of them. So he's following Pedro Whip. Interesting. Okay, so one of the anyway. So yeah, they sent the monies. I got the monies. Got 51.50. This is from my own email. I could have like did a screenshot on Lobster, but I didn't. Then I went to the wallet and look at that. So it's not that much XLM that they had. And it was made from this account. With this kind of XLM, as you can see, January 1st. And then that account had almost 2 million of USD here and 1 mil here. So this wallet had these kind of amounts. This was taken on like January 1st or some shit. So yeah, I'm just telling you that I actually got XLM, but like not all of them, but just this one. Okay, so this is where both of these communities make sense. It will collide now. So I came, okay, so yeah, I showed it to you, then replies. So as you can see, my messages were deleted and replies were deleted too. I'm not even sure where this was. This group is not accessible, so yeah, I'm banned there. Where? Oh wait, this was not. This was a long time ago. Whoopsies. Wait a second. What about? Oh yeah, this is the recent ones. So May, August. Okay. Um. Yeah, it was a nice conversation. Hmm. What the fuck? Bro, what the bro, these guys are cults. They just ban and delete all the messages from those people. Holy shit. Okay, so January 1st, this is where I posted about the giveaway. So I posted the truth, right? The proof about me getting the XLM. And he's like, that's from Elon assets provided by Whiplash. Is that all? That's nothing compared to what he pulled. I answered, yeah, that's nothing compared to what he pulled, but um, I mean, there's proof that they're actually giving something back to the community. And then he's like, again, the same thing. NPCs. That's the crumb compared to millions of profit, blah blah assets over time. So basically, yeah, it's a more bait, so more people would come in, right? So they give 50 XLM, so more people would come in. Yeah, I agreed. But then he literally said the same thing that he said in more words. Then another guy, right? Missing me with that gay shit. This world made a person, blah blah blah. Yeah, I agree. I do agree, and I did agree. So they're all saying the same thing, right? And I said that if they're giving the money now, maybe more will come. You know, like nobody even thought about like maybe more will come. Like they'd be like, oh yeah, this is Whiplash, this is trash, blah, 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 blah. Like they all say literally the same thing, right? Like NPCs, same. Like I get it. I already answered that. Yeah, I agree. He's a scammer, and that there's proof of it, and that I even exposed him myself. But I'm always hopeful, you know. Like I'm not just naive. I mean, hope is naive, like a naive trait, right? So optimism too, like the same kind of. So I'm like, you know, if they're giving it back now, maybe they will give more later. And I'm not saying like, oh yeah, they give now, so let's go all cash in into that shit. Like, no, I'm not saying that. I was just saying that there might be a probability that they might give more back, because you know I want to believe in good, right? So I'm optimistic and I'm hopeful. So I will. But the thing is, I'm open-minded, so I will at least consider that it is a possibility that they're not scammers. Like there's always possibility in someone bad to do a good thing, like because even some bad things come into good outcomes. Like let's say um, me getting banned on them channels, so I'm making videos and giving people more perspective, right? So yeah, I give them proof, they be like, no, it's blah blah blah. Everybody's saying the same thing. Others support them, and that's it. Like there is no talk, no discussion about maybe there's maybe maybe this time it's different. Maybe this, maybe that. Like no maybe, like no what if. Like no questioning, no skepticism of their own skepticism. So they're not actually questioning themselves. They'd be like, oh, okay, so it's proven fact, that's it. Like there can't be any other way that this plays out, right? So it's like, trust science, trust evidence, and there's no other way to have a different outcome. I mean, okay, another, like, I'm just gonna give you one hope, right? One speculation. So, what if, I'm just like hyperbolizing, right? Is that the word? Hyperbolization. So, okay, yeah, what if white hats get Whiplash and QSI accounts and then distribute all the wealth to the people who like invested in, like, oh, maybe not with profits, maybe with not like cashbacks or like percentage on top of what they like lost, but what if all the what if all the money comes back to the ones who sent them, right? Like, oh yeah, let's speculate. Oh, so that's the thing, and all of these people will say, no, that is impossible. Good things don't happen in life, right? Because they're fucking retarded cultists and have not open minds. There's just skeptics and mostly in denial. Even if like presented with more evidence of something changing, like I provided some change, because in none of these deals that Whiplash and QSI did, nobody got like giveaways like that, like rewards. Like for every person who invested in, I mean probably like everybody got those 50 XLM back, even though it's like nothing compared to, yeah, like I know, I'm not saying that, but I'm not allowing or whatever anger to cloud my judgment. These niggas clouded. So okay, so I'm gonna go back to blockchain bounty hunter because I remember something. So okay, let's look at the chat, right? So he's like, oh, put explicit language warning. Pussy! You fucking pussy. The N-word in the cunt. Why not C-word? Again, like, why not C-word? You know what? I'm gonna come back at him because I fucking hate him right now. Fucking hate that he used me, right? So, like, I'm in, like, it's not just, like, oh, unfair, but, like, how fucking dare you, dude? Like, I gave all good and then you shit on me. Okay, that's from, like, unfairness, but, like, no, like, fuck, like, bro, what a faggot. Look at that shit. I'm not really sure where this is coming from. Like, it's not anger, it's not, like, it's not disappointment, but, like, what is this emotion? Like, not how dare you, like, from pride, like, oh, I'm such a superior, I'm such a blah, 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 blah. Like, not from that position, but, like, bro, like, how can you do this, bro? Like, what's wrong with you, like, yeah, that's the exact emotion. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, it's not I can't fathom or can't realize or, like, understand it. Like, what the, bro? What the fuck is, like, bro? What's wrong with you? So, so I'm like, bruh. And then he's like, we're gonna talk about this too. And also, when I joined QSI Exposed, I always felt negative, like presence, negative energy. I wanted to leave it, but I also didn't want to leave it, which is weird. But I guess it just wasn't the time for me to leave. Because I think I left some comments in there. I mean, they all have been deleted now, but I left some comments and without getting any replies. Maybe some reactions, but that's it. So, if I don't have this screenshot, the last matches that she fucking sent. So he's saying, during American president, blind patriot. So he's an American, of course. Another retard. All Americans are stupid. That's a fact. Undeniable. Even though they're like some people who actually are like conscious and like genuine, but there's still like pride. It's like it's ingrained in them. It's in their core. They're extremely prideful people because they were always taught like, oh, I mean, it's MK Ultra, you know, like, oh, America's the best, America's the top, the one. You're, you know, America, oh, America. Like, you see flags, oh, America. Fucking Michael Bay movies, flags on every fucking 4 seconds. There's actually a video of that on YouTube. Check Michael Bay, America flag on YouTube. They recognize it as moral injustice. So, why? Oh my god, fucking retard. I mean, that's the same in the communities that he gave me. They're not even getting paid and they're like being retarded for it. And also your communities don't even care about people who are genuine. God, oh my, that's so fucking disgusting. Don't change you, however, in some beliefs. Fuck off, faggot. Fucking pussy ass faggot. Like in the previous video, I was talking about more about like people. This time, I'm like more directing it to you. Bounty hunter. God dang, you're fucking stuck in a fucking loop. Chasing ghosts of the past, you fucking pussy. Move on with your life. Fucking cunt. Stupid faggot. Maybe a little bit too much, so tiny bit sorry there. Well, fuck, there goes my share, so, you know, they won't post truth unless it's politically correct, like faggots. I mean, like, what's the word? Fucking abominations. The nation of abominations. Yeah, it makes no sense to tell me to be myself but not being myself. Pussy, grow up. If you can't. Oh my god, grow up, kids. That was to say keep cussing, and I want to. Yes, you are able to share the videos, but you don't want to share them. That out of what? Yeah, the value, very good values again. Oh, it's so Christian of you. Oh my god, it's so Christian of you to not accept people, right? Isn't that pride? Isn't that judging? Isn't that unchristian? God, you fucking hypocrites. You hypocrite, dude. You retard. Bounty hunter. You retard. You stupid fucking retard. I'm not frustrated. It's just this just disappointing, disgusting. So, yeah. So this dude, right? So it's not here like the last message. I just deleted the chat because I was like, bruh, like fuck it, because I moved on. But now it's popping up again. So he in the last message, he said that he basically I'm gonna rephrase, but that's what he did. So he said he had to push me so I would do more and better. And he said it in a way I felt the intelligence behind it. Like before he was like acting like like indifferent about me or whatever. Except for like trying to censor me, right? So he was like acting as a clown to see what I truly am, right? But that's psychological warfare. That's being a sociopath. He didn't care about me and my chronic frustrations, right? So if I was frustrated, so why don't you like calm me down and like tell me like, oh, it's gonna be alright, like you're still gonna get a lot of views, like you see, like he's not being compassionate. Again, a Christian, right? Oh, I believe in God and Jesus. Jesus is not even a word. The real fucking name, the true name, Jesus. Jesus, basically. Jesus. I'm not even sure how it's pronounced, to be honest. The V is the U by Romans, I think. Something like that. Anyway, so he said, okay, so I'm gonna rephrase and give you the full message. So he told me that, quote unquote, I had to push you so you would, do more and be better. And wait, that was an important part. And I hope you understand. And it had to be this way. Like, yo, like he said something in those, like almost exactly that sense. I'm not like misleading or misinterpreting, but he literally said that he had to push me and that he had to basically use, he said it also that basically he had to use me to like push better content or like better message, like he had to curate me to push me so I would get curated into putting the message that he wanted others to hear. That's fucking mental, dude. He said it in a way that like, oh, you're my tool and you had to give this message to the world. Yo, that is exactly what he said. I just recalled. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say that he said it in those words, but most of those words, like you can't misinterpret that. Like, bro. And also I felt it like higher intelligence, like it was his higher self. And I was like, bro, that's not fair, you know. Like at that point, I felt like a used child, and like me, you know, that's not fair. Like crossing my hands on my chest, you know, like bullshit. Like at that point, I felt like that, and then was like, so wait, he like was this like a contract from my higher self to his higher self, you know. I mean, like we both agreed that he would use me and then I would curate the message in a way that it had to be done. Because in another message he said that he doesn't really care for the cuss words, and like that I'm doing like a good job. Like he actually said that. He actually said that he doesn't really care about the words, but more about the message. So and then I was like, bro, so he played me from the start. He literally scammed me, dude. I got scammed by the guy who catches scammers. And I was like, nah, I'm out. Like, that's why I didn't do like screenshots, and I deleted the chat and just left. What's the... I kind of feel... YouTube. So yeah, I got scammed by a guy who was, I mean, still maybe is, catching scammers. Check my gaming channel, plugging myself in there. So, bro, and that's the same. He didn't reply to my message. So I mean that is just mind, like not mind, yeah, it is like mind-boggling. So imagine that, bro. Like he literally told me that he used me and it had to be this way, and that he used me from the very start. Like he basically lied to me and scammed me from like, that is insane. He doesn't even understand that he scammed me. Like he's like, oh, patriots, oh, truth, oh, you have to be exposed. Like he literally did the things that he hates. He probably doesn't even understand. I don't think he understands this. But this dude is like a monster, you know. Like it's the guy like in the governments. They be like, oh, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna pass the bill. We're gonna have like free transportation in the city. Like everybody's getting money. Then they come into the office and be like, yo, I'm gonna put 100,000% of tax on your income, and like shit lie, right? Like they do not just the opposite, but even worse to the people who like believed in them and supported. Like I don't say that I believed him from the start, but I was just like, okay, this guy is talking this guy. Like I didn't accept everything what he said as like truth. But in the other way, I I believed in like in him and his message, you know, like as as like exposing scammers and shit. So I believed in his whole like message that he's like doing good and like wants to expose bad guys. But as a person, I didn't believe in like, you know, not that I didn't believe, but I was in the investigation mode. In that sense, you know, I was just scanning what he was saying. So I felt that there was like not full sincerity. And I felt the distance, like I said, the distance. But then he was like, telling me those things, and I was like, bro, like, what the fuck you saying? Why you are anti this, anti that? Like, and also, I bet he didn't share any of my videos, and and the thing is, he doesn't care about how I feel or how anybody else feels. So he literally sounds like Whiplash, because he's like posting truth, posting, you know, like good things, but then on the other hand, he's doing the complete opposite with like people. That's why probably all of his like group of people that he collaborated with left, because maybe they saw through his bullshit. Maybe he was a tyrant or whatever, or he didn't care about them. He was like, oh, you know, Whiplash, like he's obsessed. And he's in the circle, like chasing his own tail like a retard. So, I mean, he can do what he wants with his life, right? But like, why, bro? He literally is inhumane. So, I hope he dies, of course. And maybe every sense of this word. Not sure yet, but like, I mean, in a sense, like, I hope that there will be no people like him in the new world. Because everything, like, on the quote-unquote 5D Earth, and like, for density people, like, they will operate from the heart. And this was not done from the heart. This was done... Whoosh. What the fuck was this done from? It was done from, like, intellect, but without intelligence, if you know what I mean. I was like, oh, I'm smart, I can do this, and I will push him to that, and like, manipulation. There was no heart in that. There was just like getting things done and like getting it in the way he wants them. That's pure manipulation, bro. That's, oh my god, scam. So yeah, QSI exposed. You know, I'm exposing these people. So, another... Wait, this is like an hour? Oh, not yet. So, this is an interesting channel. Fuck, where was I? Motherfucker! So, I can check who is the admin. And I'm showing you that I'm banned. And I'm showing you that I'm banned. So, I'm putting this as a clown face because they're saying that, oh, there's no proof about ISO being true. And they're posting this as a, like, you know, like, people who invest in ISO tokens are basically being scammed. So, and this is posted by the admin. You know, it's not by the people, it's not in the group chat, it's by the admin. So, I'm glad I was banned here because they're talking shit. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm gonna show you more proof about them not knowing what they're talking about. So exposing this dude, the blockchain bounty hunter, and most likely the main person behind this, because they have the link to this group. He can tell me, he actually, you know what? He can lie to me in a way that, oh, you know, I didn't create the group, I didn't create this channel. You know, like QSI exposed or like QSI lies. It's not me, it's like bounty hunter. Like, it's not me. And hunters, it's saying for like plural instead of singular, right? So, of course, retard nation. So he can also create accounts, different ones, and he also can claim that he didn't make this Telegram channel you know, he can claim that, and he can literally say that, oh, I'm like Whiplash, you know, I'm just a person who's posting the truth, and I'm not associated with any of this. But like, in truth, he could be lying, and he could be, yeah, not putting this, not even working. So he could be saying that he's not that, he's not this, but in actuality, he can actually be running this whole show and being the main admin and actually banning me. Let's see what he'll respond, but it might be I think it probably will be either vague, or he might not even answer at all. I don't care. Still a cunt. I mean, in fact. So yeah, they're posting. I mean, he's posting 8 hours. So I mean, it's pretty. So. Oh wait, isn't that the? Oh my god, is that retard? Oh my god, is that retard? Is it? Is it that retard? Yeah, it's that retard. Oh my god, is that retard? Oh, I'm gonna have fun with that. So, it's his buddy, a retard. Okay, makes much sense. So, okay, speak, bro, speak. What the fuck did I want to say? My mind is kind of like clogged right now. Where did I want to go now? Blockchain bounty hunters. So yeah, he might be running this whole show. I have no proof against or for that, but it's a possibility. And you know, as now know that he is a liar, he could have lied to me about not being an admin, not being the leader of the group or whatever. So that's it. I mean, less speculation about him not being one, the leader of the channel, or an admin or whatever. So yeah, there goes your speculations, Mr. Scammer. What's next? So this group is pretty interesting. As you can see, it follows Whiplash's wallet and shows how much stuff he's getting. But most people here are like sitting inside the same circle and not moving around. Okay, so let's go forward. I posted about bill IRS abolishing, right? It abolishes IRS and abolishes income tax. And then I said, imagine not believing in Nasara / Jasara and like a ruffle face. And then he replied, trust the plan, bro. My sources are solid. So he's mocking Nasara Jasara because Nasara Jasara isn't what the patriots make it out to be. Half truths don't make it any less. Clown world. Clown world attempting and fooling people. So other people said, without replying to my message, that the Search Sara is like a scam, and you know, and I'm stupid for like believing that. So the thing is, with the Search Sara, we can actually see some of it being implemented. I think I showed it in. No, maybe I didn't show it in the video. Anyway, you can go on the Sarge Sara. I mean, yes, it's been from like 60s. created. Oh, 90s? So yeah, it was a reform by private farmers and stuff like that. So it's been for 32 years now, 33 actually. Oh, 33. Now wait, even more. I think it was from like 80, 85 or some shit like that. So they be like, yo, the Sarge is a scam. And I'm like, and this guy is like saying half truths, which is true because, like I said, now we can see some of it actually being implemented. So, yeah, and it's been like 30 years, yeah. But the thing is, in the Sarge they say that IRS will be abolished and income tax will be removed, and that there will be like a tax for only new items on the market. So let's say I make a GPU, I put it on the market, and then there will be like 20% tax or whatever, or 21. And, you know, and the GPU that was created maybe like 5 years ago or maybe less will have no tax on it, right? So that's what Jasar Nassar says. And I posted about it, about abolishing IRS and shit. I mean, that's fucking huge. Imagine not giving taxes for your revenue. That's insane. That's cool. Because some countries have like 30 to like 50% of your income goes to the tax. It's literally stealing from people. So how isn't that Nassar? So like, and I'm like, yeah, he's like not falling for it. Super old scam. So it's not a scam, but it was used as a scam, like Whiplash. He's saying, oh, Nassar wealth transfer and like putting putting useless tokens. So that is a scam, right? Using Nassar narrative as a scam. I mean, like as a tool to scam people out of their monies because of fake assets on Lobster. Like that is a scam. But Nassar might not actually be a scam, even though it's like 33 years old, or 30 plus years old. But we actually see proof of it being like done. So how can it be a scam if, that's the. Then I was like, bro, you're in denial. So he's like, what truth? RV has been peddled as a narrative for scams for ages. Yes, it has been, but RV is happening because of the gold standard, because of the Basel IV. Like, you stupid people, you don't even do research, and you're like, and they, after that, they were just like calling me stupid and like clown. So he's like, yeah, I'm okay, sure. And when I said the golden truth, and he's like, yeah, I'm okay, sure. So he didn't even bother like talking to me anymore. This retard over here, which one of these retards? This dude. So this retard. As you can see, it's the same icon. Literally the same. Liberty of Soul memes. Yeah. Pirate who doesn't do anything. Yeah. You literally said that you don't do anything. Meaning you don't do research, and then you call me like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, you're stupid. Bro. Dude, this, oh my god. It's so symbolic and so perfect that they're exposing themselves as being stupid. My god. Like, you see, like, the hypocrisy and the irony is so rich. So, when did it begin, Nassar theories? And I said, I don't know. Like, I played a fool. I don't know. When did it begin? And then I said, so you're talking about the event and something else? And then he didn't reply even. Then I said, so this is me coming up to the band, by the way. So then I said the golden truth, right? So the golden truth means gold standard, but he didn't even bother asking or like what's the goal. So I said golden truth, but to a person who doesn't know about the gold standard and anything else related to gold, he would ask or she would ask, what is that golden truth? You know, they don't even ask. So being so researched and informed, they don't even ask questions. These stupid skeptics. Oh my, like, you see how stupid they are? Dumbfounded, like I said. So here's your Nasara dum. So he gave me a link to what, it's not what is, but what could be. It's, so this bitch is, I mean, person exposing the Fair Tax Act 2023. It's about, you know, if you remove the income revenue tax, then you get like your taxation plus 25%. So basically it's an exposure of it being bad, like over any, like to change from revenue tax into fair tax. But the thing is, the fair tax or whatever the fuck, it can be also reformed. Like you're not asking the questions, you're not thinking about the truth. Wait, what? So she's not, she's like, oh yeah, sure, I'm a skeptic, that's bullshit. So she's not thinking forward of what can happen, like all of these retards that I talked about. They're not actually thinking about forward, they're not thinking about possibilities, and like, you know, they're not thinking, they're not free thinkers. They'd be like, oh, this tax, okay, I'm just gonna do a Google, then I'm gonna read, a Google search, then I'm gonna read, and then, you know, okay, that's disproven. Like, they're not actually digging into this and not thinking for themselves. They question it, they find an answer that they like, and then they accept it. That's it. So, who even said that this form that she's saying will be used? Who? I mean, because like I said, it can be reformed at any time as well. So first you abolish this, then you see that the tax rate might be shit, then you change the tax rate to a better one. So, you know, like you do step by step by step. And instead of like, oh, you know, we're gonna change this and then that's it, we ain't gonna do anything more. So if you're changing this part of huge economic like thing for your country, how are you not going to check into more stuff that's related? My god, there's, oh my god. So this skeptic is as well one of them. Return. So on 25, the tax will be 23%, right? For taxable property and service. So families will get UBI. So it's basically BS. Okay, I mean, sure. This sounds like all good, right? But the thing is, 2025 is 2 years away, right? So a lot can change in those years. Again, like I'm saying, you're not looking at the possibilities, but you're saying that, oh, this will happen. Like, who even said that this will happen? Like, a lot of things change. Like, dude, stupid. Just, again, close-minded. So for centuries, it's a perpetual scam, rebrands every generation or two. Then I asked, for centuries, have you been, are you authoritarian? How do you know that it's been done for centuries? And that it's rebranded? Like, how the fuck do you know? I asked him and got no answer. And then I said, I'm not sure. To this to hold this thing, I said, explain to, like, I'm a dum-dum, so please explain to me like I'm 5. Got no answer. No, I can't retard. So, you know, I wanted for them to educate me, and they didn't. They didn't answer. They just literally just ignored me. Told me that I'm stupid. You can't see it here, but you might. So I said about Rainbow, like Bricks, like I said, Sarah just Sarah about Rainbow currency, and he's like, what Rainbow currency? And Bricks developing a new global reserve currency. Like, help me to find the Rainbow currency. And I answered to him to this, like, I don't need to, because you already answered your own question. Like, in other words, I said that. And then he puts this like vacancy, like that I'm stupid. So he answered his own question, because Bricks are making the Rainbow currency, a new reserve that will be based on metals. That's the Rainbow currency. He literally stupid. Can't comprehend this. Then he's like, from a quick scroll up, it looks like few people answer your questions, myself included. I understand your frustration. You're so very welcome. Yeah. So he's like calling me stupid then, like afterwards, every time. So the thing is, most of my questions weren't answered. He answered like maybe two or 3. That's it. I said you're empty-minded, so stuck in psyop. Can't comprehend. Oh my god. He's so... like, they're so stupid. So that's why I'm making this video, because this is another cult. I asked questions. I roasted this fucking nigga. And I got banned. Then I went into... like, so this was on Rocky News, right? These are cultists and using... fucking Satanism. I'll call them out. So I got banned from Rocky News. Then I went to this area, and then I think this guy. Yeah, nah. I went here. I think. No, I'm not sure. Here or here. Posted a comment. Yeah, here. Yeah, here. Because it was yesterday. So I said that one of the guys, the last comments were like, oh, you know, I was on Whiplash and he banned me on the group channel. And I was like, wait, what? Whiplash still had a group channel? Because, you know, I was banned from one as well, and then they didn't have the comment section anymore after post. So I think he's in another server or something. And then I said, in the same message, I said, like, I added something, and then I said, you know, haha, like, I was just banned on Rocky News for no reason and without a warning. Like, that community is so dumbfounded. Like, something in the sense of that. And then I got banned on Whiplash, like, exposed. So I called this community stupid, and then I got banned here for, again, without reason or any notice or warnings, anything. So, I mean, like I said, they're all the same. They're same cult. If you question them, they will call you either stupid or they will use excuses or just ban you straight up without any reason and anything. So, again, from one cult to another, and they're all the same. And the people in there are all the same. Either they use you, either they shit on you. Like, not saying everybody, right? But I literally got no support, no backing comments about Nassar Jassaro, like, oh, abolishing tax, yeah, that would be cool, blah blah blah. Like, nothing positive, only negativity, and like, they're like, oh, they're all Christians, you know, like, Jesus, cheese, us, you know, crusty cheese. So all of these quote unquote patriots are like, it's so stupid. And even though they're like following Rocky News, and he even posted something about, not maybe just Sarah, but like about XRP, or like something about money and like transfer, like getting big. Like there was something in a way that I mean, not in a way that I would say, but like, shit. Oh yeah, this is to all people conscious spreading knowledge, facts. Nobody listens except the other people who share the knowledge. So, like, this channel is about like consciousness as well. You see, like, oh, he's decoding shit, you know, like symbolism and, you know, occult and esoteric. But in the end, I got banned on it. Maybe not by Rock itself. Maybe I got banned from a person in this channel, on this channel as well. Like, maybe it's the same admin even. I don't fucking know. And the funny thing is, this channel doesn't even have like any rules, you know, like, or how to talk to people to not get banned, you know, like. And this channel does. It says exposure facts research around this scam, and description blah 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 based on proof, hints, common sense. Find worldwide community of awakening patriots, no longer blindly trust. It's about finding the truth. So I posted the truth about the Crocky thing being dumbfounded. And, you know, I wasn't shitting on them. I was just saying that they're stupid. It's just, you know, common sense, common knowledge. And the thing is, they're like, oh, awakening, truth, exposure. So I exposed that community as being stupid for questioning them, and then I get banned. So they be like, oh, exposing, questioning, blah blah, research. So again, hypocrites. They do the same thing. Every single community that I've been banned in, literally hypocrites. It's so weird. Like, I'm banned on Twitter. Like, I'm cancelled on these but I mean, of course, being cancelled by stupid people, and like, it's, I don't know, it's not like bad, but it's, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, it's bad in the sense that, like, yo, you can ban me, but at least leave the messages to show people why I was banned, you know, so others would learn. So, you know, spreading awareness, you know. And they decide that it's bullshit and that I should be banned, and without anything. And they be like, oh, you know, free speech, truth exposed. I speak that and I get banned? Dude, okay, so QSI exposed is a cult. QSI is a cult. ElonStellar is a cult. Whiplash is a cult. Rocky News is a cult. And I was happy about finding this channel because, like, oh, you know, they're posting some truth, and, you know, I wouldn't need to like go dig in and not like do research and dig in. Like, I still do that, but I'm focusing on other videos and things. like on cryptos, to be honest, nowadays. Like, I'm still following the news and doing my own research, but it's good that there could be a place for like good news or upcoming good stuff that I could look into. I mean, basically, the more places that I can dig in, the better. But so I was happy about that, and now that's a GG. But this place doesn't feel as negative as this place. These people are like fucking sick. These people are, most of these people actually overall in the world are sick and have parasites, etheric parasites. And they use religion, mostly Christianity, because it's Americans. So they use that and their pride and yeah, being retards, hypocrites. And the thing is, they used that to justify themselves as being just and like, oh, they're following the path of Jesus, so they're like just and correct and like they're righteous, like they're saying that they can be trash people to others because they have a background of like holy background, like holy sacred. So they are like, wait, what's the wording? It's like when you say like, I mean, these are the same people who would say that quote unquote holy crusades, right, of the Templars was a good thing. They're literally saying, oh, God told me, church told me to go kill people, right? So these are the same people. These are the same mindset of the people. They will go kill because the church told them to, because the book told them to. They're literally Satanists, dude. All of them, if they follow the Bible, like in an obsessed way. Instead of using it as a tool to like grow and like analyze it and do research on it and like, like expand your perspective. Like instead of using it as a tool, they're using it as a coping mechanism and as like I said, justifying themselves for being trash people. And then they'd be like, oh, I'm Christian, oh, I have values, oh, then why are you such a shitty human? So in other words, they actually do not care unless, no way, they do not care, and then they say that they have higher background. They justify themselves. It's just like the same of libtards. They be like, oh, you're not tolerant. You're not tolerant. Guilt tripping you because like you don't have the same values, the same perspective. Like, it's fucking retarded. It might seem that I'm doing the same because like they don't have the same perspective, but actually I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that what they're following is making them bad people. So it means they're following bad path, right? If they were following good path, they would be good people. So you have to question their belief system and them and their beliefs in order to figure out the root cause. So yeah, same people who be like, oh, thou shalt not kill, but then literally eat dead meat, dead animals. So they're supporting killing, right? So thou shalt not kill. So that's one of the worst sins, right? Like killing, taking life from a living, like conscious being. Like, I mean, that's one sins, but I'm saying from the Christian perspective, like maybe it's not such a bad thing overall, but like funny. But yeah, like, oh, but humans are different than animals. So again, they're putting their like, oh, it's not the same. Oh, it's moral high ground. Like, is all what you're saying is an excuse to support your actions. Again, all we give is an excuses. So again, guys, not saying to do this or that, not saying to this or that, not saying to do this and that, like don't follow this or follow that. I'm not saying any of this. I'm just saying to be conscious people who do right things, not just for themselves, like, oh, it's right, so blah. Like, not because you feel it's right, but because it is right to do. And the thing is, how you know if it's right or wrong? Well, that's for you to fucking find out, bitch. So, because if you have a perspective on certain things, then you will feel that this is the right thing to do, or like, actually not feel, you might just think that it's the right thing to do. So maybe the person who banned me was like, yo, he's being too harsh, so I feel that this is wrong, so they ban. But then they actually being hypocrites for all of them they believe, right? So they feel that it's wrong. I mean, they think that it's wrong, or mostly they feel it's wrong because they got hurt because I called them out as Satanists. And I'm correct. I mean the truth, because it is what it is. If you dig up the stuff. So, and then they be like, I feel that this is wrong, and I think that this is wrong, so I'm gonna punish you, blah blah blah. So it's their perspective, you know. It's wrong for them. Like, if they did this, they would feel bad, right? But if I don't feel bad with what I'm doing, it might be that's because I'm a psychopath, right? But it also might be that I have the knowledge and the work that I did with myself in clearing myself, you know, like my chakras and my blockages, and, you know, and have higher understanding, higher consciousness. I'm not saying that I do, but I'm just saying that I probably do, because, I mean, it's just obvious. If you start comparing, you just see the things. So for them it would be bad because they would feel bad, so they decided that it's bad. But in actuality, it might be correct and true, and that's it. You know, it is what it is. You know, it's the truth. So they ban me on the perception that is bad because, like I said, they think that it's bad because they feel that it's bad, because if they would do this, they would feel wrong, or it would feel wrong. But it's for them. So they ban me not because it's true, like that it's true as being a bad thing, but it's because of them. So they projected and they banned me. And now, because of that, many people will basically, they silenced me, and they did actually a bad thing because they spread true, right? And a question and whatever. So they did bad. They felt bad, and they thought they did good, but they actually did bad because, in truth, what they did was worse than what I did. Even if I did worse. I mean, even if I did a bad thing. So they did more bad than I did, even if I did bad. Now you get it, I hope. I know I'm like circling around a lot, but you have to really like get this thing. And so yeah, I exposed the cults from one to the other, and hopefully there will be not one more like after this, because I mean, unless this bastard will contact me, but I actually, even if he does, probably I won't care. If you care, come here on this video that I'm highlighting, and you know, search it in the comments. If I remember something, I'll put more stuff in the description in the video. Yeah. Look at this. Note, whip is a final advent. Yo, okay, so this is bad because they're actually saying that note, like not note. This guy is saying that they are an advisor manager. January 11th. Oh shit, so it was yesterday. I'm gonna look at this. Also, you know what I want? I mean, just to end on a speculation funny note. Like, what if... Oh, the Basel 4, like, I didn't talk about that. So, Basel 4 and ISO 20022 will be started implementing from... my tongue and my head. On March 30. I mean, okay, not 30, but like from March to June. June is Basel 4 in UK, and CBDCs in Europe will be from March, and also ISO will be from March. So it would be really funny if Whiplash and ElonStellar and blah blah whatever would pay out the monies, the XLM that they owe me and others, if the Basel and ISO would come live. Like, if that shit does come live and we get all the monies, it would be so funny. So what I'm saying is there might be an update on this video or overall ElonScammer videos, because I'm saying that the Basel didn't go live in January 1st on this year, as it was supposed to, but it will come live in this year, and you can check the dates. I ain't gonna show you, but okay, maybe I will. Basel 4. Wait, what was the... okay, so Nordea.com, right? It's one of the big banks, Nord banks. Okay, so they're actually talking about Basel 4, because Basel 4 shouldn't exist. They were like 1, 2, 3 only. Now they're thinking about Basel 4. Look at the states. And we're saying... Oh, so by January 1st on 2/25. What? They changed it? You can read this. Wait a second. Basel. Okay, so Basel 4 is 2025 in that. I found a other Basel one. Sheesh. Interesting. You see, it says we will live in... Wait, I think they pushed. Well, okay, it's not set in stone. No, old. It's not set in stone, but what I read before, what I read now, it was that Basel 3 or 4 will have to like start from like March of this year. Wait. So yeah. So as you can see, chaps will migrate on June 19 this year into ISO. UK payments as well. So yeah, you can read about this stuff. And they're saying ISO coins will not gain in value. Dude, they're so stupid. This guy saying that ISO has nothing. As they put a clown face. It's like ISO doesn't grant you the value of it, like of it being compliant. I just do no research done. So you're telling me that ISO coins will be valueless even though all banks will use ISO 2022, and even though CBDCs are incoming? Dude, that's the most stupidest thing. Oh my god. Even stupider than the people banned me. What they did, I mean. Anyway, so it will be funny. Maybe there will be an update. I'm not sure yet on this video. This guy is retarded. If it's the same guys who spoke to me. And so yeah, remember, these guys are also scammers or stupid people or cult people. So I'm just spreading awareness and telling you that if you will question them, then you will get banned, most likely. If they call them stupid, like they can't even handle the simple words. So like I said, I will. Oh yeah. Oopsies. So they call me stupid, right? And this guy is still there, not getting banned. Then I call them retards. Boom, banned. So he can call me out and make fun of me in front of everybody. But then when I like defend myself, I get banned. Again, double standards. So remember, these guys are still cult. Rocky News still cult. Hopefully one day I will find a community or maybe have my own that is not a cult. Like even if I have people in my community and they will shit on me, then I would either ignore them or expose them or like roast them. You know, like I wouldn't just ban them and shit. Unless they would like start getting like, let's say, spammy and annoying. Basically spreading shit all over the place. I don't know, I might ban, like it's a moderator issue. Or I might just like give them a mute. Or ban them for like a day or like something like that. Like not permaban, like unless it's a person who will never learn. Like let's say there's a stupid kid who's like poking your leg and you'd be like, after 5 minutes you'd be like, okay bro, stop. And then they still do it and do it and do it. Like if a person, like I would still give them chances, basically what I'm saying. Like because I have compassion. Because I'm a follower of Christ. So, not really. Of crystals though, because crystals is actually crystals. You can check. Wait, crystals is actually it's an oil in your body that is going into your spine and up the spine into your pineal gland. You can check that out about the kundalini and sacred secretion. But yeah, it's all symbolism. So yes, guys, be careful, be aware that these guys do not care. Very simple. They don't care, so they ban you. They don't care, so they don't even educate. They don't care, so they just shit on you. Like, even if you are stupid, like, right? I wouldn't call a person stupid just because they're this or that. Like, but if they would start calling me stupid, then I would roast them. You know, like, there's this like unknown rule, you know, like if they give you the first punch, then you're allowed to like do whatever the fuck you want with them in a sense of like fighting. You know, the first punch thrown rule kind of thing. So I mean, and also like, yeah. And if people would shit, like let's say he's shitting on me and I'm like shitting on him, right? So if that was the case, I would put both of the users into mute mode, or I would just kick them out. And in the sense of like I kick them, they can come back, they can ask me why they did this or why blah blah, or I would give them a reason if I can, like right click and kick and blah blah. So so I would either give a reason if it's possible and not if not. But the thing is, they could come back and ask me and question, you know, and I would explain. Like, because that's the job of a conscious, caring person. And like I said, if we were both shitting on each other, why not suspend both of us? Why not ban both of us because we were like bad community members or some shit? So I'm just, you know, that's the inequality and that's the cult mindset. They will protect their own because they think the same, and then they will discard the others because they don't. That's cult mentality. You can't question them and then you get banned. I mean, if you do, yeah. So again, don't trust these people. They're still quote unquote people, right? Like they're still human. They will still do bad shit, even though they might be like exposing and doing one good thing in their life. They might do 99 bad things. So like I said, they're still near before they're Satan and suck the dick, but I mean suck its dick. So yeah. Just do research and don't attach to the ones that provide you the information. Like let's say Whiplash or like Bounty Hunter. Like they might give you good information, right? Like me, right? I might give you good info. But that doesn't mean that you have to like worship me and blah blah whatever. That's why you get banned or I get banned in these like situations, because they might have more like community points, right, than me. They might be more known or more like, you know, or like the bounty hunter, he might be more praised because he's doing the work. So if you come onto them or try to expose them, the other people will not even question the authority or like the view of the person that they're worshipping, and they will tell you that no, you are wrong. If you're shitting on them, oh no, you're wrong. Like if you're exposing them, oh no, you are wrong. You know, like they already made their own point of view and they don't even question it when the new information comes out. That's why these people are NPCs. So you know the Jesus, right? So there's the Bible, there's the book, there's a shit ton of stories, and there are only good things written about Jesus, right? Okay, let's say most of the good things, right? It's like, oh, he was blah 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 blah. So if you see only good things said about one person, or being an entity or a company or a bank or whatever, if you see only good things, doesn't mean that there aren't bad things that are not written, that are silenced, that are censored, that are shunned, right? Like in this, so basically it's a cult. Like I said, if I can't call them dumb and have my own opinion, my own point of view, my own understanding, my own anything, if I can't be me in that place, then that's it, you know, done, I'm out. They actually kicked me out, banned me out. So, if you see only good things about something, it doesn't mean that there aren't bad things about them. It just means that either nobody talks about that, or nobody is allowed to say that, or it's being suppressed systematically. So, again, do your own research, of course. And not saying don't trust. You can trust, and you should trust. But you also should accept other information that might, you know, that would either strengthen your trust or make you doubt, and you wouldn't trust them anymore. You have to have your own perspective, your own point of view, you know. So yeah, bam, guys, and let's hope for good things, and good things are actually coming. That's what she said.